Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zainab and I'm back again with another video for you guys. So basically in today's video I'm going to be doing something completely different from my usual content. I know I've been doing more of like chit chat and lifestyle and everything, but if you guys remember, I did say in my first ever video that I love talking and I'll be doing a little bit of advice and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what today's video is about. I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips. So basically this is about relationship. I'm going to be talking about some certain mistakes that people in relationship or situationship, any of the ship you are in right now, it could be friendship, anything, basically any ship you are in, some mistake that people actually make. And I do feel like these are like basic things. I feel like they're really relatable in a lot of relationship basically. So yeah, what I'm saying today, disclaimer, what I'm saying today, they're not necessarily fact, but these are just like my honest opinion. And I do feel like, of course, I have to spill, you know, I'm not going to be holding anything back. So I'm just going to be letting you guys in on some of the things I do think that they're actually a huge problem and a lot of people probably don't just think too much about it. But yeah, so that's basically it. Please, if you like my video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I know it's a different content and let me know if you would like to see more of this. I'll really appreciate any comments or whatnot. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'm not going to give you a minute. Go ahead, do your thing. For me to give you this minute, you should know that you should not use this minute to do something else except from you clicking that subscribe button. Yeah, you know the vibe. Are you done? Are you done, fam? Anyways, that's that on that.
I'm a rich bitch with some rich friends. If he buy for me, he gotta buy for them. I'm a boss bitch, I don't need help. I'ma tell him to buy, but I can get it myself. Rich little bitch, don't be speaking.
Okay, so let me just get started. So for the first thing on my list, that would be like communication. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people in relationship actually have no idea what communication is really like in the relationship. Like, I don't want to say this based on like, it's not my relationship, so I really don't know what works for anybody or whatnot, but you really need to figure out what works for your relationship. You need to understand the fact that you are like two completely different individuals in this relationship, and considering that fact, you already know that there are certain things that you guys probably won't agree on. Like, obviously you have disagreement and everything, but you need to be able to manage the situations. Like, every time you have disagreement, it doesn't necessarily have to come out as like an argument or a huge fight. Like, it doesn't work like that. Honestly, you need to understand that the same way you don't have your shit together, that's the same way your so-called partner also doesn't have their shit together. And just because of your partner doesn't necessarily mean that doesn't necessarily mean that they have it all together or they get you that much. Like, of course we're all growing here, so we grow, we learn stuff. So that's just the way life is. It's just like common, like basic human differences, but you should be able to understand that that's just how life is, and you should be able to deal with it. If you've decided, made a decision to stick to this person and to build something with the person, you just watch it. Honestly, you just need to like come to like sort of like an agreement, or just have like basic principles in your relationship. Learn to communicate with your partner the best way that you can, and it doesn't always have to be like a big problem. Do you get me? Like, just like be able to like manage your situations with whoever you're involved. Because I see a lot of people fight nowadays, and I'm wondering like, what's the purpose of this fight? And I'm hearing he was talking to this babe. I said, really? Like, I feel like in this old communication P, and I also feel like trust is also involved in this old communication, because I genuinely feel like if you are involved with somebody and then you guys have had like certain conversations, like that's like when I say like the principles you have in your relationship, there are certain things that shouldn't even be a problem. Like you already know that you will pass that. I'm not talking about like when a guy cheats on you and stuff like that. Definitely not that one. You converse with the door.
بلوك على الفيسبوك، بلوك على الواتساب، بلوك تليفونات، بلوك انستجرام، بلوك عفوا بلوك.
Like, understand the way situations are with your own relationship, not like based on what other people are doing. Do you get me? So this now takes me to setting boundaries. That's the second thing I have on my list. I say this because like I feel like that's like one thing that would like prompt a lot of like issues that people have in their relationship nowadays. And I say it because I feel like if you have like certain boundaries, if you set like certain boundaries in your relationship, that way you're trying to like prevent certain things from happening. Of course, like there's certain things that will still happen, but at least you have it in your head that okay, you've spoken about this thing. So if the person should mess up, you can go at them like 100.
Vanessa, hear me, I did relate.
Like it's just that simple. Like you can now have that conversation, but imagine a situation where you've not even set your boundaries. Like you need to like draw out your expectations and then set your boundaries. That way that your partner, your so-called partner, is aware of the certain the things that works for you and the things that don't, and the things that you can take and what you can't. It's just as simple. And that way I feel like you guys would even be able to like see what part or area you can try to like help each other to work on. So it just makes your relationship a lot easier. And even if you're in a situationship, now let me put it like this: if you're in a situationship and you're there thinking, okay, you're exclusive with somebody that hasn't even let it out to you that they're exclusive with you, baby girl, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Can you explain? Like, it's not worth it. Let me just let you know now. It's literally not worth it. Just learn to have that conversation with the person. Like, I feel like a lot of girls like they find it really difficult. When I say a lot of girls, trust me, I have been there. I am a lot of girls. That's my name. Like, I feel like a lot of girls like find it really difficult having that what are we conversation, but I feel like at the same time I still feel like you're making it a lot more serious than it really is. Like, it's just a simple, okay, what are your plans for me? Like, what are we doing? Like state something. Let me know your intentions with me. Just let the person know that this is what is going on in your head, and you need to know. Like, you did that, you come correct, or you get the fuck. Understood? So I feel like a lot of girls, like, you see some bad bitches like looking all pink and shit, or you're sticking with a nigga that does that on short of you. For what reason? Like, no, I want to understand. And then it's more like we're even trying to prove to somebody that will watch the title, or to prove to somebody that okay, you deserve this. Like, of course not. Like, you deserve way better than this. You don't want to clown yourself. Definitely you don't. So learn to have that conversation, and when you do have the conversation and it's already been defined, then you can set your boundaries. Relationship, situationship, friendship, set your boundaries. It's just because it's just like, okay, I'm giving my car to somebody. I said car, like I have a car. Maybe it's God that is speaking to me. Anyways, I said, like, it's just like I'm giving my car to somebody, and I haven't stated to the person that, okay, terms and conditions, you must not come back with a scratch. Make sure you put fuel. Make sure everything is intact. Like, just make sure you come back in perfect condition. I haven't stated that. Of course, you expect that the person has common sense, but let me be clear to you, like, not everybody has common sense. Even when they do, most of them still try not to use it. Like, I don't know, maybe they're scared. But anyways, like, it's just that way. So if you're going to be giving your heart to somebody, best believe you need to state to the person what they can do with it. Like, it's just that on period. Like, I know what I am. I know what I can deal with. And if I'm giving myself to you, these are the things that you have to be able to work with. And if you can't, bro, use the door. You get me? It's not that deep. Just let them know. Because I feel like most of the time when you don't even state this thing, when it happens, then you find it difficult to even bring it up, because you're wondering, like, what if this person can't even take, or like, I don't know how they will react to such thing. It's all in your head. Because if you don't say it, they will continue doing stuff, because they're not even aware of these things. Like, just let them know. Okay, I don't want you to talk to certain girls. Why? Like, another thing, learn to state why you don't want those things. Because, like, I feel like that's another problem that people have in their relationship. They're just like, why? But why would she even ask me not to do this? Let's just state why, and state why you is for you. It's not just for you. I mean, like, other relationships can be fine, but me, brother, it can't happen.
Where you from? But let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we don't do shit like that.
So that's just what I feel. Just let them know from start. Then the third thing I have on my list is ignoring red flags. Why? Just this one, I want to understand. So I expect that somebody will have something to say down in the comment section for me, because me, uti confused. See, the reason why I'm asking is because I also do it. Like, I always try to figure out, like, one excuse or something just to convince myself that it's not really what it is, but really it is more than what it is. It's just not necessary. Because this one, And as much as you want to think about it, that okay, it's not what it is or something, or you just try to like just toss it to the side like it's not a big deal, it will still come back to haunt you. Do you get me? So you don't want to do that to yourself. If a guy is cheating on you, baby girl, I'm not going to say more than I'm saying right now. Run. Because the reason, like a guy that truly likes you would never put you in a position to lose you. That's just the way I see it. And as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to beg somebody that claims to love you to respect you. But what is again is that you come correct or you get the fuck. Like, I can't be putting up with certain things because of I love you. It has a limit. Like, that's just what I feel. And if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm just letting you know. Like, just learn to understand that ignoring red flag will not take you anywhere or make your relationship any better. It's just going to keep pushing you to the point where you can't take certain things, and then you start resenting this person. And it's a thing. You're going to resent your man, your so-called man that you love. And, you know, it gets bad. But I'm just saying, like, just stop it. That's some period. Stop ignoring red flag. And I feel like another reason why people ignore red flag because they didn't set boundaries in the first place. Because obviously I said that before, like if you haven't made it clear to somebody that you can't deal with certain things and they do it, it might be difficult for you to bring it up. But honestly, when you've set the boundaries, it's just very easy for you to like come at the person like when they do things. Like, I just feel like it works better that way. And another thing I want to talk about is involving people in your relationship. This one makes me scream because I don't get the reason why you would have a problem in your relationship and you think it's okay for you to move on. See, don't get me wrong, there are times when you need it, there are times when it is very important, but like I just feel like it's just very important at the same time that you at least know the type of people you go to. Like, at least have that one person that you can go to for your problems, but like still have like those kind of people that they will actually like just let you know that like their honest opinion about the situation and tell you like, oh, this is what I feel is best for you, but they will really let you make the decisions for yourself. Like, it just works better for everybody that way, because that way at least like even when they've spoken to you about certain things, you can sit down and then like try to like evaluate the situation and see if it's something you can conversate with your partner, or like you're just done, that kind of pee. Because these other people you're going to meet, you know, see, stay away from all the people that they'll say, whoa, can never be me. What? All those people dig deep into their relationship, they're taking way worse. I'm not saying you should take way worse, I'm just saying that just be careful of who you go to with your problems, and understand the fact that it is your relationship, so it is your decision. So always put that in mind. No matter how much you think about the fact that, oh, my partner might not be able to take all these things, it might not be able to handle it, what it is doing, like it might not even be that much of a big deal. Like, I feel like if you can't conversate with your partner, like at times it just makes it a lot, like it just makes everything more easy, more better. Like, do you get me? So just know the kind of people you go to with your problems, and don't always make it like a priority for you to go to people with your problems. Like, it's not going to help you in any way. I feel like the time you even go to people with your problems when you feel like, oh, this is like a huge, it's like a big deal, and you feel like just so you don't like adapt it, put it based on like your feelings at the moment. So you want somebody that is like not even involved in whatever it is that you're going through to like give you an insight of how this situation really is, or like somebody to just like give you like an opinion, not somebody that would give you somebody that will make a decision for you. No, that's not right. That's literally not right. Stop it. Just stop. Kilore.
Nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí kò necessary my dear, necessary like that.
Another thing is people that come off strong. Like, stop trying to do that. I understand that you love this person. I understand you try to put in effort and you're trying to like invest in this shit, but you don't always have to be the one on top. It's a cat and mouse game, basically. You do not have to be the cat all the time. Do you get me? Try to relax and see how your relationship is doing while you're not doing the most, and see if it's really what it is. At times, a lot of people try to convince themselves that as long as they can try to fix everything in their relationship to be perfect. How about you just relax and see if this thing is even like watch it? Because at times I see some certain people doing the most every time, and it's not even reciprocated. That's even the part that irritates me. You're calling your nigga every minute and he barely even remembers you all day. Why? For what reason? It's not worth it. Like, I just feel like your relationship might be good, but like there might be certain things that you people need to like work on, and that's when you have the conversation. But if you can't even see it, or because of you're the one trying to go strong and everything, it gets to a point you just start feeling miserable in your relationship, and then you start saying, that's when you start saying, oh, I think it's using me, or it doesn't know my words, when literally you were the one doing the most and you didn't even realize that, or your partner just isn't like that kind of person, or they just certain things that you need to work on as well. Like, just stop going so strong. Honestly, nobody likes feeling used or feeling unappreciated or just being frustrated about situation. Like, honestly, it won't do you any good. And this now take me to the, is it the last one? I think it's the last one. I think I just have 5. Most of these things still goes back to you knowing your worth. I feel like if you genuinely know your worth, you would never even sell yourself cheap in the first place. Because I feel like where a lot of people got it wrong was from the start. You got involved with somebody that you just felt like was available, and the person was always complimenting you and giving you that attention, and like you didn't even care to even sit down to even analyze if this person is really compatible with you. Like, you just picked it based on chemistry, and you just felt like, okay, this person likes me. And I understand that a lot of things are going on right now. You just go on social media and you see God when a couple goes and stuff. I see, and I understand. Not up to recently did I actually just sit down to even realize the value I have, and like I just realized like how much I'm worth as a person, and I understand that I have so much to offer to people. So definitely I won't be the one settling for less. Nah, I don't think I deserve any of that. So that's just the way I see things. So like it has just made me realize that I don't need to start giving up, because naturally, let me not lie to you, I'm a queen of situationship. I've always been giving desperate vibes, and I've given people that opportunity to just like take me for granted. Like, that's just the way I've put myself. And where has it gotten me? At the end of the day, even if I choose not to face it, it still comes back to hurt me. And I realize that it's really not worth it. It's not something I want to put myself to ever again. So I actually feel like some people, the reason why your relationship actually doesn't work out is because I feel like you're genuinely not prepared. Some people actually have like a lot of insecurities, and God just feels like you need to, like, I just feel like you need to work on certain things before you even get involved with anybody. Because even when you get into it, you might not even be happy. Like, you might be able to fake it outside, but deep down you might just be going through so much. So at times I just feel like it's better for you to actually like know if you're ready for something. Don't just go with the vibe of, I need somebody, all my friends have boyfriends, so why can't I also have a man? Like, you just want to call somebody your man, and then the so-called man today, you people are dating, tomorrow you're not dating, and then you be advising yourself on Twitter. For what reason now? What's the purpose? And all of you people that even stick in situationship for like how many years, thinking, okay, you're making sense, and clearly the person is even like, I don't even know. Wait, because at times I think it's eggplant or something, but fuck it. What were you even saying? Like, are we okay? Because when I see girls, I'm like, God damn it, why can't we just have sense? Like, this is also a major thing that we need to actually work on. Like, we need to see ourselves like this and understand that we are like, when you are even with a guy that is unsure of you, how does that even make sense? Because you need to look at yourself in the mirror and let yourself understand the fact that you're too cute, too odd, too good to be with somebody that's unsure of. What's that? What's the purpose? And excuse me, another thing I need to explain to you people is, you are not a rehabilitation center for a guy. You don't need to always be the one fixing a guy.
Man, wanna die this tra.
So just always know that you're worth way better, and if you're in any toxic relationship, let me just let you know now, you deserve way better. Like, do not settle for anything less and try to be like reasoning with somebody like, for what? Always choose yourself and believe that whichever that is really meant for you will always come and choose to stay. And that's just on period. Like, you deserve the world as long as you're willing to give that to yourself, because in this life I feel like you actually get what you accept. I really hope that what I've said today has really helped any of you guys, and if you have anything to say, you could also like leave a comment for me down in the comment section, or just hit me up. My DMs are open. That's pretty much it. If you like the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if most of the things I even said today doesn't really like apply to you, and you still feel like that's not the case of your own relationship problem, I really do wish you the best. I hope that you find peace in whatever it is that you're investing your time and effort into, and you get comfortable regardless. And yeah, just always be happy and do whatever makes you happy, honestly. So that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give my video a thumbs up if you like it, and also subscribe to my channel down below and leave a comment for me if you would like to see more content like this. I would be sure to get to see to it. So yeah, that's that on that period. You already know the vibes. I'm gonna be signing out now. Bye guys.